It's been a while since I posted anything airsoft related, so I thought I'd post up a video of my new toy. Up top is a Marushin M1 carbine. It's the CDX model. On the bottom is a real steel carbine made in 1943. So you can see both of them exhibit a lot of late production features, including the rounded bolts, the adjustable sights, bayonet lugs, and on top you can see it has a M2 potbelly stock. So the Marushin is actually a pretty good replica of the real M1 carbine. It's a little bit lighter, but the heavy magazine makes up for it a little bit. My only gripe really is the stock. It is real wood, but as I get closer you can see it's kind of like I guess maybe like a birch or pine stock, kind of cheap. I mean, it's solid. It's better finished than a lot of recent airsoft guns that I've seen, but still not walnut. Like here on the bottom you can see this is original USGI stock, so it's old growth walnut, so it has very nice grain and color to it. It's a very solid and robust wood. So I guess go quickly over the carbines. As you can see, basically the same. The Marushin carbine doesn't come with a sling, but you can fit it with a real sling and oiler. It is gas blowback, so it will cycle just like the real one. You can see the action in there. For comparison, let's see, that's the real carbine. So going up front, Marushin's a pretty faithful replica. A little off on coloration, some small details, but you know, for an airsoft gun, it's probably one of the best I've seen in a long time. So the gun runs on CO2 cartridges. You slide one in and you screw in this cap. It punctures the CO2 cartridge and fills up the mag. Looks just like your average GBB mag with a rubber gas root bucking and a actually I think the feed lips might be metal, so that's something new. So you can see it's got a plastic loading nozzle here. Let me see if I can get that out to show you. Yes, it's got a plastic loading nozzle, which is great because it's better during cool down. Aluminum ones tend to crack. The slide and the trigger group are steel, which is good. So big improvement over past Marushin models. Let's see. Fire a total of 30 rounds. So it functions just like a real carbine. Note that the slide doesn't lock back when you're done with the 15 rounds. That's true to the real USGI mags. So as you can see, cooldown isn't as bad as it would be with green gas or duster gas, and so far, I mean, I've fired maybe 100, 200 rounds through it since I got it, and there doesn't seem to be any wear that's not usual. I mean, not even the paint's rubbing off, so far it's actually doing better than the old GNP gas blowbacks. Recoil is, I guess the only thing I can say is pretty light, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. With the old Marushin Garand, you'd have problems because the op rod was so massive it'd basically shake itself apart and crack parts. So with proper use of steel and moderately limiting the recoil, Marushin's got the right formula here. One interesting thing to note is, see if maybe you can't see, but with like the Inokatsu and the GMP M4s, when you didn't have the bolt cocked, when you didn't cock it, you couldn't insert a mag because the striker pin would be in the way. Marushin basically copied WE's design. The striker pin will hinge upwards, so even though it's not cocked, you can insert a magazine just fine and then cock it later. So nice touch for realism. overall, very nice rifle. I have not skirmished it or shot it outside yet, but definitely going to be a fun piece. Thanks for watching.